Hello everyone, welcome to Move Well, Live Well. We get a number of people that come in here who have issues with their mid-back. In particular, they have issues with their posture, even as early as in their teens. In their teens, their posture and their mid-back is starting to look like this. And they walk around like this all the time. This is their default way of going about their world. Their head's forward like this. Their mid-back is kind of slumped like this. Their shoulders are rolled forward like this. And they look like this in the front. They kind of look like this. And they walk around kind of in this it almost gives them a depressed feel, a slouched, depressed feel about them and look about them. Well, and they're becoming worried. These folks are becoming worried that over time, they're going to become permanently like this. And they're looking for exercises that'll help to thwart that. Well, there is actually it's true. If over time, it's called creep. You can look it up. It's called muscle creep. And over time, it's a progressive deformation of those muscles due to a certain load over a long period of time that they'll become permanently like this. You see, and you see folks, they get, even as early as in their teens, you're already starting to see this in their teens. And then just think about it, 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now, they're getting to a point where they may have to use a walker or a cane because they're so bad and their back is just messed up from all that muscle creep that's happened to them over time. And that muscle creep happens and their bones change, the vertebrae change, believe it or not. You can look it up, but bones are a dynamic tissue too. And they change depending on the forces applied to them. So here you are, you're like this, and over time, the vertebrae even start to change. And man, it is very, very difficult once you start getting some of those changes, and if they're permanent, to change that. So how do you fix that? How do you fix muscle creep? And don't get to a point where you may have surgery or permanently deformed like this, and it leads to all other host of different problems. Well, there's one exercise that I know you're not doing because I don't see people doing it. And they're prescribed, chest stretches. That's what we do too. We prescribe chest stretches to open up the chest. And we prescribe exercises to, strengthen the back, which are excellent exercises. But there's one exercise that they're not doing that we prescribe. And I'll show you right here. So it's called the prone press. So you're laying prone. This is what you do. This is how you beat the creep. Beat the creep. Let me tilt this down so you can see how to beat the creep. Tilt that down a little bit right there. Okay. So you lay down, face down, on your belly here. And then you want to make sure your spine is neutral. So if you have to, you might, instead of being in an anterior pelvic tilt with your low back in an arched position, you want to flatten that out. So go into a posterior pelvic tilt slightly right there to get that neutral position. And then you start out with doing a prone press. And I recommend doing it in external rotation. So your hands or palms are up. Tilt this down a little bit more. So you want to promote that palms up, shoulder external rotation. And just like if you're going to push a barbell over your head, this is my neck, is in a neutral position. I'm not facing forward. I'm not pushing my nose into the ground. My head's just a little bit off the mat. And I'm pushing overhead. Let me scooch it a little bit. You can see. And I'm palms up, reaching overhead. See that? As high as you can go. And again, be deliberate with these. One set of 15, and you're going to feel this in your mid-back. That just goes to show you how weak these muscles have become and elongated. You see? Weak and elongated due to that process of creep. It's a progressive process. The muscles lengthen over time, they deform all the time, and then you get that kind of that hunchback syndrome, if you will, that hunchback look. And that's what you don't want. So here you are. Boom. As high as you can reach. One set of 15. Bam. Whew. All the way down and as high as you can reach. All the way down as high as you can reach. One set of 15 to start. Work up to 3 sets of 15. Once you get the 3 sets of 15, now you can add a little bit of weight. This is a 5-pound dumbbell. 1 in each hand. So it's 10 pounds. It's not a lot, but I tell you, man, it's a lot. So here you are. Prone press. Again, palms up. See, palms up. Like you're gonna do an overhead press, but now you're laying prone. You come all the way down, all the way up. As high as you can go. Oh man, I can really feel that in my mid-back and shoulders. And this is gonna wake up all those weak and elongated muscles that have been neglected due to the postures and positions that we're in on a daily basis, causing that muscle creep. So beat the creep doing the prone press, and you'll be able to thwart that creep beast, that muscle creep. So that way, when you, it'll help beat that slow, progressive position where you end up like this permanently. You don't want that. So anyway, if you have any questions with this video, drop it off in the comment section below. We thank you for watching. We appreciate it. If you're new here, hit subscribe. And when you hit subscribe, make sure you click on that notification button, because that'll keep you in the loop with subsequent videos coming here in the near future. And that way you can continue to move well, live well. Also, I know you know folks. Don't tell me you don't know folks. Your loved ones, your friends, your other family members who are starting to exhibit muscle creep, right? In their mid-back. And you can see they're starting to become permanently like this, and they're starting to get a whole host of other issues. Headaches, neck pain, mid-back pain, low back pain, shoulder pain. All those issues due to hunchback configuration, due to muscle creep. Share this with them. Sharing is caring. Also, give them a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Give them a thumbs up too. But give us a thumbs up. It lets us know you care. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.